To meet me, I think you should. I mean, I really think you should. Aren't you glad to meet me?
Hello guys and welcome to today's episode, where today, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be doing something really fun. So today, you can see in my army compositions, we've got a mass goblin attack. So that's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. We are going to try and take out very many different amounts of town halls, I guess. I mean, that sense didn't really make too much sense, but that is fine. So basically, if we get ourselves into my actual army composition, you can see 240 goblins, 5 charm spells, a single poison spell, and my king and queen. So for the next attack, we've got the exact same army. Now you guys, this is going to be different. Although it is the same, this is going to be different, because in the first attack, we're going to go ahead and we're going to find a dead base, and in the second attack, we are actually going to find a base where the loot isn't in the collectors, but it is in the storages. So first of all, we're going to have to go ahead and find a dead base, which is one like this one. It's got a decent amount of loot, not really the greatest, but it's still fun. So I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy. So we won't really have to use the jump spells, but we're going to go ahead and try and get the goblins to go into the center to actually try and get the town hall. Now again, I don't know if this is going to work out, but we're going to go for the collectors first. So let's drop in a few goblins, and you guys, this is absolutely crazy by the way, because these goblins, you can do so many attacks with these goblins. Actually, yes, you know, I want to show you what you can do with goblins. I mean, that's why I actually use the goblins right now. This is what I used to farm, and it's crazy, you guys. You're going to see that in just a few moments. So basically, even if you don't have your barracks on boost, you can do 4 attacks with only 2 army compositions, if that makes any sense. So you guys will understand what I mean in just a few moments. So we're just dropping in a few goblins here and there. Let's drop in the rest over here, and on the rest on the collectors. So let's drop in a few like so with a double finger spread, and all of the collectors should go down in just a few seconds. The final collector is the gold collector, and this is what I mean, you guys. Okay, let me just take this out and then I'm going to talk about it. So basically, we got every single drop of the loot. Have a look at the top left of your screen, you guys. This guy only has 74 gold left, 40 elixir, and 25 dark elixir. And look at the amount of goblins we still have left. We've still got 143 goblins, you guys. That means we did one attack, and we can now go ahead and surrender, because there is no way we're getting the town hall or anything like that. And then we can get ourselves into another attack with the exact same army. So basically, we can go ahead and attack with the 143 remaining goblins, and we're still gonna get ourselves a ton of loot, because we didn't even use 140 goblins. We used like 120 or something like that. This is what I'm talking about, and this is what I want you guys to see. So we're gonna go ahead and surrender. Now you will notice my army camps are going to fill up because of the goblins that I have in the training queue, but that is fine, because that means we can do as many attacks as possible. So that's what we're gonna change this episode into. Instead of doing an attack on a dead base and an attack on a alive base, we're gonna do as many attacks as we can with only 2 army compositions. So this is gonna be a ton of fun. So we're gonna go ahead and drop in a few goblins over here, a few on this elixir collector. Now the bomb tower is gonna get ourselves into a little bit of trouble. The goblins aren't really gonna be able to do too much damage. Gonna drop in a few more though. Hopefully they can get this gold mine and then go to the dark elixir drill, although it doesn't look like it. We're gonna go ahead and do that towards the end of the attack. So this guy has actually protected his loot quite well. Gonna have to drop in a few more goblins on this attack rather than only half my army. So that is still fine, you guys. Gonna drop in the rest of my goblins over on these collectors, and you can see again we are only at 140 goblins. And if you don't want to use the rest of your goblins, you can obviously go ahead and drop in your heroes, which is what I'm gonna do right now, because the elixir collector and the gold collector are going to be really easy to get with my archer queen. I believe those are the final storages collectors. Yes, they are, instead of this one, and this one is going to go down with only 1, 2, or 3 goblins. Now the gold mine is also still there, but it literally has 0 loot whatsoever, so we're going to ignore that. Let's go ahead and try and take out this elixir collector there and the dark elixir drill. Hopefully that does work out. And is it going to work? Yes, it is. Okay, so now what we have to do is we only have to drop in our archer queen and wait so that she does take out the gold mine and the elixir collector. So she's taking out that expo first, which is obviously a dead expo. That means our archer queen is going to stay stay alive for the rest of the attack. There goes the elixir collector, and there goes also the gold mine in a few seconds right now. Okay, so let's surrender right now, you guys, and you can see we've got 375,000 gold and 350,000 elixir. Now that was with only using 123 goblins, you guys. So basically one army equals 2 attacks, which equals basically about 500,000 loot in total from each resource. So that's like a million loot in only 2 attacks with one army composition. I know it does sound a little strange, you guys, but you can see again 240 goblins, and I promise you guys I only trained up 2 armies. So let's get ourselves into yet another attack, see if we can find another dead base, and then at the end of the episode I am going to calculate the entire of the loot that we actually gained from this strategy. Okay, so check it out, we just came across Stan right here, and he's got a ton of loot to offer to us. So we're gonna go ahead and attack this base. So we're gonna go ahead and do it on this side first. So we're gonna drop in a few goblins on this side. Now we're gonna move on towards the other side of the base like so. Just a couple of goblins here and there. There go another few goblins. I'm just dropping in about 5 goblins per collector, per mine, whatever you want to call it, because I think that is enough. I believe that's enough. If there is a mortar or a bomb tower, they may not be enough because they do a lot of splash damage, and especially if they are combined. Basically this mortar and the bomb tower did a ton of damage to my goblins, and that was a little bit annoying, but that is fine because we still did get through the collectors. So you can see right now we have almost got ourselves every single drop of the loot yet again. Let's drop in the rest of our goblins. There goes that collector right there. Do we have any other collectors? Yes, we do. This one on the bottom of the base. Let's try and break through this compartment. I don't believe there is a mortar near that, so no, there isn't. Hopefully these goblins can take the rest of this elixir home, and yes, they can. So that's absolutely brilliant. Where is the rest of the dark elixir though? In this collector and in this collector. Yes, Brawl Stars, please go away. And yeah, anyways, so we're gonna drop in the archer queen over here. She's gonna take care of that dark elixir drill. Gonna put the queen ability so that we don't have to waste her health. And you can see we only used 106 goblins and got ourselves almost over a million loot in total. Well, it is a little under, but it's almost a million. So that is absolutely crazy, you guys. Let's return back to base, see how many goblins we do have left. 154 goblins left, and we've done 3 attacks up until this point. Let's see how many attacks we can still get into this video. I believe 1 more attack. I don't think we can actually do 2 attacks, except if there's like a lucky base where we will be finding all of the loot on the outside of the base on one side, but I don't think that's going to be happening. But as you can see, we're coming across a ton of dead bases, you guys, so you can just go ahead, go into the Crystal League, and you're gonna be a rich man. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this attack. Gonna drop in a few goblins like so, a few over on this collector, and you can see, you guys, this is absolutely brilliant. You can do so many attacks with a mass goblin strategy because the goblins, they only target resources, so that is going to help you out really well. Because if you use barge, yes, it's gonna be like what, like 20,000 less elixir to train up, but you're not going to be able to do as many attacks as you would with a mass goblin strategy. So that is why I'm loving goblins right now, and I definitely recommend them to you. So I'm gonna drop in the rest of my goblins over here. Hopefully they don't get taken out, and yeah, they did, but we're gonna drop in the rest, and now they are going to be able to take out that collector in a matter of seconds. We're gonna have to use 1 or 3 goblins. Yes, okay, so they took care of that collector, and we don't have any more elixir slash gold mines. Okay, so we only have the dark elixir drills remaining, which we aren't really going to be able to take out. I'm going to try and take out this one, although the wizard tower is in there. We're going to use a jump spell actually, so I forgot I even had jump spell, so we're going to use that. Hopefully that is going to work. Hopefully these goblins can do a decent amount of damage. They took about half of that dark elixir drill. We're going to go ahead and do the exact same actually. We're still going to drop in all of our goblins, and now they're going to take care of that dark elixir drill. I hope so at least. And oh my god, wow, they couldn't take it out. That is interesting, but that is absolutely fun. So we're going to drop in the archer queen right now. Hopefully she does take care of that dark elixir draw, and we're going to pop the queen ability. Let's drop the king and rage him up so that he can tank for the archer queen, because the archer queen, she doesn't have as much health. Obviously she just took care of that dark elixir drill, and we got ourselves a ton of loot yet again. So let's return back to base, you guys, see if we have any goblins left, and no, we don't. So that was 4 attacks, you guys. If we get ourselves into my attack log, you can see 1, 2, 3 and 4 attacks within a time period of 7 minutes. 7 minutes equals 4 attacks with only 2 army compositions, equaling a total of, let me just add up the amount of loot we got. So that's 200,000 gold plus 300,000 gold, which is 500,000 gold plus 400,000 gold, that's 900,000 gold plus 300,000 gold, that is 1.2 million, and then add up the 40,000 plus the 75,000 from the rest of the loot. Basically that is like about 1.3 million gold in only 4 attacks in only 7 minutes. That is absolutely crazy. And then from the elixir we got 200,000 plus 300,000, that's 500,000 plus 300,000, that's 800,000 plus 300,000 again, that is 1.2 million, and then add up basically the rest of the loot. That's basically 1.25 million to 1.3 million, you guys. That is a lot of loot. So in total, both the elixir and the gold, we got ourselves almost 3 million loot in under 8 minutes, you guys. That is absolutely insane. So you guys, I would definitely go ahead and use this attack strategy, and you don't even have to be on boost. It is absolutely crazy. I would definitely recommend it, you guys. Whatever you do, go ahead and do this attack at least once, you guys. You're going to be able to do so many attacks and get yourself so much loot. So now, can we upgrade anything? I don't think so. I think we can upgrade like a wall or something. I do want to upgrade this dark elixir job, but I need 5 million, and actually we can do that because we have enough loot in our treasury. There we go, collecting all of the loot from our treasury, and we are now going to be doing a dark elixir drill upgrade. This one is going to be going to max, you guys, which is absolutely awesome. In 3, 2, 1, and bam! Okay, so that's pretty damn awesome. 5 million elixir for this dark elixir draw. I'm really happy with that. Let's also do a wall upgrade because we can't really do anything with our gold. Now we're gonna upgrade this one up to the next level because why not? So there goes all of our loot basically. And with that being said, you guys, I would like to end the video. So if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also let me know down below in the comment section if you are going to be using this attack strategy, or if you have a better attack strategy that I should use in a future video. If you haven't already, but you do enjoy my content, then please be sure to subscribe to the channel for daily videos. And with all that being said, guys, my name is of course Sasha, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.